Welcome to WCMS SportsMania 1090 AM, servicing Chicago and Miami. This is your boy John Vick. Welcome to our show, yo.
Dorjan Alberts with some breaking sports news. Kyrie Irving will not be playing at all until he decides to get vaccinated. Now, because of the recent mandations around the U.S., the Nets have made statements saying half eligible is not good enough. In so many words. I mean, Kyrie can practice with Brooklyn and can also play outside the games. However, he cannot play the Knicks. People are now seeing governors refuse the mandate like in Texas, but it's very unlikely that New York's governor will follow in those steps. It's kind of like Kyrie just isn't on the team anymore. Also, the Clippers just announced they are signing Terrence Mann on a 2-year, $22 million contract extension. Mann is turning 25 next week and was eager for the deal. He's definitely a solid three-point shooter. Best wishes to him. Lastly, in MMA, Lenz pounced his way to the PFL Heavyweight Championship, TKOing in the 4th round. He just could not hold his ground as the two heavyweights went pound for pound. That's it for breaking sports news on WCMS SportsMania 1090 AM with Dorjan.
WCMS SportsMania 1090 AM. This is your boy John Vick with your sports update. What do we got today? Brooklyn Nets say Kyrie Irving won't practice until eligible under a local COVID-19 vaccination mandate. Brooklyn Nets general manager Sean Marks said Tuesday that Kyrie Irving's decision to not comply with New York City's COVID-19 vaccine mandate left the organization with no choice but to send him away from the team until he is able to fully participate. Ultimately, yes, Marks said during a hastily scheduled virtual news conference Tuesday afternoon discussing the team's decision. He has a choice to make, and he made his choice. John Gruden resigns as Las Vegas Raiders head coach after report of anti-gay, misogynistic language used in emails. I love the Raiders and do not want to be a distraction, Gruden said in a statement Monday night. Thanks to all the players, coaches, staff, and fans of Raider Nation. I'm sorry I never meant to hurt anyone. Raiders owner Mark Davis released a short statement saying he has accepted Gruden's resignation. Assistant coach Rich Bisaccia will serve as interim head coach effective immediately, the team announced. Bisaccia will meet with the media during availability on Wednesday. And that is your sports, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy John Vick with WCMS SportsMania 1090 AM.
The clock is winding down, but Chicago could still make a play to keep the Bears. Chicago does not have the money or financial credit to publicly fund a sports stadium, but the city could offer what it has in abundance: vacant land. Ever since the Chicago Bears unveiled their likely intent to decamp to Arlington Heights, this editorial board view has been, hate to see you go, but don't expect Chicago's taxpayers to spend more money to keep you here. But there may be another way to keep the Chicago Bears in town, Alderman Harry Osterman 48th raised at the city council budget hearing last week. The city's Department of Planning and Development, Osterman said, should offer the Bears land to build a new stadium, but not just any land. The alderman stressed it. It should be vacant land in a part of the city where a new stadium could be real economic drive. Chicago doesn't have the money and shouldn't even think of running up its credit through bond issues to fund sports stadium. Besides, that's so 1990. But Chicago could offer the Bears as part of a carefully negotiated scheme something the city has in abundance: vacant land. There are no guarantees the Bears would bite or would have bitten had the offer been made before the Bears' Arlington Heights bid, but it's the right response and the kind of move a big city planning department must and should make. So I ask you, with all the priorities you have of lifting up communities, which is where priority has to be, let's not give up on trying to find a place to keep these guys in Chicago, Osterman said to Cox. The planning department did not respond to Osterman's suggestions other than reissuing a statement from Mayor Lori Lightfoot's office. The mayor's statement has said numerous times, our door in City Hall remains open to engage the Bears. Still, Osterman's request is a fair one, even as we feel the need to emphasize that the city can't give away the store to the Bears. If the Bears wind up in Arlington Heights, Chicago will be no worse for the wear. But the city can't forfeit the game. NBA World reacts to Sunday's Kyrie Irving's news. Another day, another update on Brooklyn Nets point guard Kyrie Irving. And once again, the latest update isn't clearing much up. Irving, due to New York City's vaccine mandate for public events, is not currently able to play home games in Brooklyn. The city recently ruled that Irving will be allowed to practice with the Nets because that's a private business activity. However, he remains unable to play at home. It doesn't sound like that's going to change anytime soon either. Nets head coach Steve Nash said on Sunday afternoon that the team is preparing for Irving to miss every home game of this season. It will be pretty wild if Irving has to miss all of his team's home games this season. If he's not vaxxed by opening night, and I bet he will be, he's gone. He's going to love playing in Orlando or Houston, one fan predicted.
Health is wealth, so join me at the Ready, Set, Go! Free health fair on November 1st, 2021 from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Merrick Park in Coral Gables, Miami. Come on out to get a free full screening on diabetes, high blood pressure, all STDs, and COVID testings for men 65 years or older. Call Tom at 954-625-8000 to register, or you can RSVP online at rsghealth.com. See you there at the Ready, Set, Go! Health Fair.
80% of Americans are in debt. Each household carries approximately $38,000 in consumer debt, not including mortgages. Crazy, right? Well, Credit Solution of the God says no more. We are here to burn the bridge of debt and immortalize your credit, supernaturally removing student loans, medical bills, and anything else that will improve your credit. Credit Solution of the Gods also helps you maintain your credit with employment resources, monthly and yearly life planning, and goal setting. Credit makes a difference at the bank. We'll help build your financial confidence and aid you in everlasting high credit scores. 800 or better. Visit us online at Facebook at Credit Solutions of the Gods today.
There are no upfront fees. We are available 24/7. We review all cases, so know your lawful rights. If you are injured from a slip and fall or car accident, call Williams & Associates, the #1 personal injury law firm at 954-400-6111 for a free consultation. We represent everyone the right way. We do not specialize in losing. Yes, we go all the way to get you the best compensation that you deserve. Our professionals are winners because winning is what we choose, which is half the battle. Williams & Associates, we got your back if you let us. This is Melissa Williams, WCMS SportsMania 1090 AM with your news updates. Miami-Dade police officers used the yellow tarp to cover the body of a dead person on Monday in an agricultural area. A man was arrested in a crash that killed 3 people, including a pregnant woman and her unborn baby in Homestead, Miami, Florida. A 27-year-old woman is accused of shooting her former boss at a Metro by T-Mobile store in Lauderhill. Witnesses told detectives that she was angry after being fired, so she went back to the store to shoot her manager and now is behind bars with no bond. In Chicago, 4 wounded, 1 killed in Wicker Park mass shooting. A woman's fight to get her car back after it was towed by the city in the middle of the night in Humboldt Park on Drake Avenue said she is upset and wants a refund from the Chicago Finance Department. This is Melissa Williams, WCMS SportsMania 1090 AM with your news updates. Up next is your weather. This is Melissa Williams, WCMS SportsMania 1090 AM with your weather updates. The weather in Miami today is 85 degrees, partly cloudy skies, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. And on tonight, it will be 76 degrees, mainly clear skies. For tomorrow, expect 85 degrees, partly cloudy. In Chicago, the weather today is 68 degrees, cloudy early with peaks of sunshine in the afternoon. And for tonight, 58 degrees, partly cloudy skies. This is Melissa Williams, WCMS SportsMania 1090 AM with your weather updates. Stay tuned for traffic. This is Melissa Williams, WCMS SportsMania 1090 AM with your traffic updates. Emergency vehicles in Miami-Dade County on I-95 Express North before Golden Glades Park and Ride, all lanes are blocked. In downtown Miami, Northwest 3rd Avenue at Northwest 20th Street is closed per the Miami PD who responded to an incident, so take an alternate route. In Chicago, 1 person was killed in a deadly 7-vehicle crash on Kennedy Expressway. Outbound lanes are now open. This is Melissa Williams, WCMS SportsMania 1090 AM with your traffic updates. Over to you, John Vic.
WCMS SportsMania 1090 AM. This is your boy John Vic with the latest entertainment news. Tim McGraw gets confrontational with hecklers at a recent concert after forgetting the words to his song. Tim McGraw had a tough night at a recent concert in Reno, Nevada after he got frustrated and went into the crowd to confront some hecklers. The country singer 54 brought the entire show to a halt on Saturday at the Nugget Event Center during a performance of Just to See You Smile when fans started to notice something was going wrong and let him know about it. Video obtained by TMZ shows McGraw seemingly forgetting some of the lyrics to his song. Despite the mishap, he tried to power through anyway. Unfortunately, some vocal attendees near the front row clearly took some digs that got under the artist's skin. He didn't take too kindly to having his show interrupted and began going back and forth with the hecklers on stage. In one of the videos, he can be seen telling them if they don't like the way the show is going, they can leave. When that wasn't enough, he jumped into the crowd and confronted the hecklers. All I'm saying, folks, just next time be easy on Tim, okay? Sometimes artists forget their lyrics. It happens, so just be easy. This is your boy John Vick with your latest entertainment segment on WCMS SportsMania 1090 AM. WCMS SportsMania 1090 AM, servicing Chicago and Miami.
Welcome again. This is Dorjan Alberts on WCMS Chicago and Miami Sports Mania. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and be sure to catch our online updates on our YouTube channel, where you can like, comment, and subscribe on your favorite videos. Thank you for joining myself, John Vick, Melissa, Deontay, and Trishika. This is WCMS Sports Mania. And today, first thing we have is news from our very own White Sox. This Sunday in Major League Baseball, the Chicago White Sox beat Houston Astros by a 12-6 final score. Check this out, guys. Now, the White Sox pitcher implies Sunday that the Astros may be stealing signs again. For all my listeners who have short-term memory, the Houston Astros were punished earlier 2020 by the Major League Baseball after they found they had stolen signs during games in 2017 through improper use of video. They would have signs where they would bang on a trash can and as a message of letting the hitter, their team, know what pitch was coming. I'll say for now, until further notice, the Astros are not guilty, especially considering their recent playing, but things could change in the future, but we'll see soon. We have to welcome you guys to a special Knockout Wednesday. All right, everyone, we have some serious NHL knockout news. Thursday, Vancouver Canucks versus the Edmonton Oilers game. They grand finalized it with the Vancouver center Zach McEwen powering up and dropping a ton of heavy punches on the Oilers' right winger, Zach Kassian. During this Zach attack, Kassian fell headfirst on the ice. He had no helmet on to cushion his fall, so he was literally out for a few minutes. So guys, when McEwen realized how hard he had hit Kassian, he immediately called a medical assistant, and he eventually came to. Kassian was helped to his feet, and Edmonton's coach Dave Tippett said Kassian is all right and would undergo further medical evaluation. That game ended with the Oilers winning against the Canucks 3-2. This is Dorjan Alberts with WCMS.
Lincoln Riley mom on Oklahoma starting quarterback against TCU. We'll see how it goes. After 2 turnovers early, Rattler was replaced by Williams, whose 300 yards of total offense were the most ever by a true freshman against Texas, as he railed the Sooners a 55-48 win in the Red River Showdown. He was the latest in a building controversy, as Oklahoma's offense has struggled early in the season. During a 16-13 win over the West Virginia on September 26th, Oklahoma students booed Rattler after an interception and chanted, "We want Caleb." Ben Simmons surprises 76ers by reporting to Philadelphia, sources say. As the Sixers near the tip of a 115-104 preseason victory over the Brooklyn Nets, Simmons, fresh off a flight from Los Angeles, entered the arena to take a COVID-19 test and start the process of returning to a franchise from which he has requested a trade, sources said. Very interesting. Atlanta Dream hire ex-WNBA player Tanisha Wright as new head coach. Wright, 37, played 14 years in the league from 2005 to 2019 with 10 seasons in Seattle, where she was the starting guard when the Storm won the 2010 championship. During her career, she averaged 7.3 points and 2.6 rebounds. She takes over an Atlanta team that went 8-24 this season. The Dream last made the playoffs in 2018. Down 19 points, quarterback Lamar Jackson rallies Baltimore Ravens to epic comeback win over Indianapolis Colts. Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson didn't panic, he plotted. Down 19 points in the second half, Jackson sat down on the bench with wide receiver Marquise Hollywood Brown to talk about how many scores the Ravens needed to win the game and executed the plan to perfection. Oh wow. Jackson threw for a franchise record of 442 yards and 4 touchdowns, leading the biggest comeback of his career in an epic 31-25 overtime victory over the Indianapolis Colts on Monday night. Whoa. His 5-yard touchdown pass to Brown in overtime lifted Baltimore 4-1 to its 4th straight win and into sole possession of first place in the AFC North. Whoa, well done my friend. Congrats. And that is your sports, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy John Vick with WCMS SportsMania 1090 AM.
Welcome back to WCMS SportsMania. This is 1090 AM. I am Dorjan Alberts, again hand delivering the hottest sports in Miami and the coldest in Chicago. Always sending peace and positivity. Remember, today is Knockout Wednesday, okay? Even though there's a lot of knockouts going on in sports, please no one, don't go knock out anyone outside. We don't need any of that drama. In the WNBA, Atlanta Dreams, their guard is likely to be in some trouble in the coming future. Courtney Williams, along with her teammate Crystal Bradford, both went viral, fighting a group of people at a food truck. Their teammate, Lonnie Brown, seemed to be trying to break up the fight. In a statement Monday, the Atlanta Dream said the behavior in the video is unacceptable and does not align with their values as an organization. They said they would be taking the matter very seriously and working with the league to gather more information and determine next steps. Brown was waived by the Dream, while both Williams and Bradford are set to be free agents. Now, Williams did issue a public apology saying that it was out of character and would not happen again. For the last knockout, Kadarius Toney for the knockout. Not seriously a knockout, but this week in sports, the energy has to be intense with all these punches being thrown on and off the field and court. Giants looked over their shoulder. Cowboys were consistently accelerating despite a 34-13 lead as Toney caught his 10th pass on a routine play, and after being tackled, shoves were exchanged like they were about to start a scuffle. And before Toney got up, he threw a punch at safety Damontae Kazee's helmet, who wasn't even looking in his direction. Toney was immediately ejected. Later on, he did issue an apology, but I mean, come on, guys, what is really going on with sports? FYI, Raiders fans, Gruden has resigned because of more leaked emails of him using homophobic and misogynistic language. That is all for Knockout Wednesdays with Dorjan Alberts. We are WCMS 1090 AM SportsMania. Peace and positivity to all.
Do you feel lonely and need a friend or a companion? Well, Cupid's Corner is the place to be, a Caribbean social space where you can get acquainted for free. See if you could find a match as you mingle a little to get that love bug tingle and put a pep in your step. Get your groove back with some island spice. So go to cupidscorner.com. Change your life by renewing your mind from down to up, 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 and find love at Cupid's Corner with terms and conditions apply.
I'm Dorjan. Last year, I graduated Illinois Media School. Before that, I bounced from job to job, for customer service to the medical field, you name it. I always knew I wanted to be great. I just didn't have the direction. My instructors and classmates at Illinois Media School, though, helped me find my niche. I'm currently wrapping up a movie as script supervisor and have recently acted in a few TV shows and movies on NBC and even HBO. In a few days, I'll present my first script to a TV exec. So make that life-changing call today at 786-581-8552 or go online at beonair.com.
Ooh, refreshing. So enticing with heavenly spices. Try our exotic perfume called Sensual Spark. A new fragrance for women that will strike up a conversation to let him ooze and get a taste of your romantic sensuousness. Yes, leave an imprint with your best scent and engrave on him your sensual mark. Available at all retail stores or online at sensualspark.com. Free shipping is available when you order at least 4 bottles online. sensualspark.com.
WCMS SportsMania 1090 AM, the hottest to the coldest broadcasting from the hottest Miami to the coldest of Chicago.
And that is all for today's show, ladies and gentlemen. This is WCMS SportsMania 1090 AM. Follow us on social media on IG at WCMS SportsMania and on Facebook and Twitter at WCMS SportsMania. This is all for today, ladies and gentlemen. See you next time. Make sure you tune in, alright? Take care.